What is up, tacticians? Welcome to another episode of Road to Challenger. This is episode number 3, and in this series, I basically go do an in-depth VOD review of some of my ranked games, and my goal here is to reach Challenger. As of yesterday, we were at Gold 231 LP. However, we did kind of demote and lose some LP. We are currently at Gold 375, which is perfectly fine. It is currently day 3 of set 14 coming on to live servers, so everyone is not in their respective ranks, and everybody's still testing out stuff. Let's kind of look at our start here. So we have the encounter where we will be choosing an egg later on. I think, if I remember correctly, it will be the 4-round egg, the 9-round egg, and 13-round egg, but if I'm wrong, we'll see later on. So we do start out with the Zyra pair here, which in episode 1 I did mention that Zyra was not the best unit. However, I am being convinced otherwise. I think if you can get Zyra to 2 and maybe slam some early AP items on her, she can be pretty strong. Alright, so looking at her shop, we don't really have too much to play around here. I mean, other than grabbing the Silas and Seraphine here, maybe for a sort of early techie Vanguard. So yeah, let's skip a little bit. Oh, hold it, not too much. So yeah, so far I think the top performing comps right now are Anima Squad, and the little bit broken one is the Strategist Amp, which seems to be the most popular one in my game so far. Like, on average, I'm getting like at least 4 people going Strategist Amp every game. Getting a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. I did scout a little bit here just to see if anyone's going Anima Squad. It looked like 2 people did have it active, or at least had like a level 2 Seraphine and or so, but yeah, we'll see. It's a little Shyvana here. I did tell the Alistar because it's not like we had much of a bruiser start. Oh, whoops. Let's look at our augment choices here. Alright, Transistor. I don't think this is a very good augment, but I mean, obviously I roll here because I don't really have any bastions. And even if I did go bastion here, yeah, like looking at my items, I can't really fully commit to that yet, so go ahead and roll that. Spears Will, not too bad. I can kind of go any comp I want, but seems like Pandora's Bench isn't the worst here. Looking at our options, yeah, like we're not taking no scout, no pivot. And then I mean, we do get a really strong Anima Squad opener right here. So yeah, go ahead and level right here. This is sort of kind of the opener that you want for Anima Squad, just because you get that Vanguard frontline, and not only that, but Rost is also a Divinicorp that gives armor and MR to everybody. And yeah, I mean, from here, like Vayne holds Xayah items, Seraphine holds AP items for Aurora. Seems like a very strong, like even if I get contested on Anima here, I feel like I have a very strong start here. I don't think it's the worst to hold Vanguards here, yeah. Just in case. And of course later on, like if we find a Jarvan, we could replace the Ross with Jarvan, or even have both of them in. Just to kind of give a little bit of a buff to Vayne here. So yeah, I mean, early shop for an early shop, this is like really good. Like, if I was going Slayer route, I would have like a Senna here. Got some. We got an early Galio as well. Good if you're on Bastion. So yeah, so far so good. Yeah, this was the guy with the level 2 Seraphine, but I mean, he can contest me on Anima Squad here. I don't really care. Kind of skip a little bit. Nothing too crazy going on here. We got a Nitro reroll with Starry Night, which is really, really good, because obviously you want to get your Nitro units leveled up as soon as possible. Yeah, so unfortunately we get our win streak broken here, but yeah, nothing too crazy or too worried about. And because we have Pandora's items, we do not need to focus on grabbing specific components on the carousel. Rather, we're probably going to be looking for a Yumi, an extra Silas, or even an Alawi. That Jarvan's pretty good too, but oh, in our case, we have 3 spatulas. However, I'm in 3rd place, so like, I was like, I would really like the spatula. But like, what are the chances here, right? Yeah, like, this dude could have easily grabbed it. So many people could have easily grabbed it, but yeah, so it looks like we are going to be looking at an Anima Squad emblem soon. Just pretty nice, because I mean, we haven't chose our 3-2 or 4-2 augments, so yeah, like, I mean, Anima 10's a little bit promising. Unfortunately, we do need to be level 10. That is the harder part. But, you know, games can be very erratic, so we'll just play around that and focus on the variables that we can control, which is obviously to get decent units, some decent items, and yeah. Looks like this dude has a Slayer 4 Bruiser 2 right here, and yeah, that's kind of scary. Really on. Yeah, like, I mean, this guy crafted a Slayer emblem with his cooking pot. I was surprised he did not grab the spatula on the carousel. He could have easily, it was right in front of him, so he could have easily grabbed it. And, you know, he could craft a Syndicate emblem, he could craft another Slayer emblem after reforging it, obviously, but yeah, I mean, very surprising, but no complaints there. So yeah, stage 2 went pretty decently. Unfortunately, we did get our win streak broken there. I think we were going to get it broken here anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we are a little bit on the poor side, but I mean, 20 gold, level 5, we're tempoing. Yeah, I mean, it's looking good. We have a Seraphine pair, Vayne pair, Silas pair. Again, everything going pretty nicely. Once again, we have Pandora's items, so we're not going to worry too much about having to work around our items here. So we're just going to kind of focus on building the best item choices. And we're also obviously looking for a tier so we can craft the Anima emblem, which unfortunately it looks like I need a lot of tiers, because like I'm trying to build a Protector's Vow for Leona, trying to build a Shojin here, trying to build an Anima emblem. You need 3 tiers. And so far, Pandora's has yet to give us one. Yeah, let's see. Looks like we're playing against Chug Jug Augment, which is a pretty fun augment to try out at least once. I do think, like, you know, like most hero augments, you do kind of have to hit that level 3, and you need to make sure you're uncontested, which is the sort of hard part to that. But yeah, so let's look at our augment choices here. So yeah, let's see. Probably get rid of healing orbs and probably get rid of healing orbs and tower defense first. I mean, I could just go gambling, you know, and take tower defense in hopes that I get like an Anima Squad emblem or a Dynamo emblem or a Marksman emblem, but or even a Vanguard emblem. But like, what are the odds? You know, it's like very, very low. So if I end up getting something that doesn't benefit me in any way, then obviously this just kind of goes to waste. And a healing orbs, it's like 3-2 now. Very, very early, very early game augment, and so I'm gonna roll that. Roll tower defense. Big grab back's not the worst here, because we have Pandora's items, so we can just keep re-rolling the item components and just kind of get a lot more items. But yeah, I mean, compared to forward thinking and magic roll, probably not the best. Forward thinking, very, very good here. You know, just in case I get that second Anima Squad emblem, like this is gonna definitely help me push to level 10. So just kind of do that. Unfortunately, because we took forward thinking, we cannot level up to 6 here, which is kind of unfortunate. However, I do think we can go ahead and activate Anima 5 here, yeah. You know, again, our board's still a bunch of level 1s, but we do have decent items slammed, so our board's not the weakest. We can kind of make it through stage 3 without losing too much HP. Yeah, we will be getting 113 gold after a few player combats, which is very, very, very nice. So we got an easy win here. Kind of skip a little bit. Looks like we lose to, I think we lose to this guy. Yeah, so yeah, this one was sort of a chill game. We had a pretty decent, I mean, I'd say we had a almost perfect stage 2. Like I think I made minimal amount of mistakes. Obviously, like I just kind of played around what I was given. Once again, I had Pandora's items. I do not care about what items I grab here realistically. So just hope that we get that Leona. Looks like we do. And of course, if we didn't get that Leona, we would go for a tier, but that was also taken. So yeah, we just kind of skip through here. Yeah, so stage 3, I mean, we were set to 0 gold, so I'm just gonna be slowly making my interest back. Looks like we still aren't completing any pairs. Yeah, nothing to buy in our shop. No need to level up here. And I mean, thankfully I end up winning anyways, because this guy took calculated loss, so he's just trying to lose as many games. And it looks like he's trying to go strategist amp, which is, you know, not at all surprising. But yeah. Lowy pair, Vayne pair, Silas pair. But we did end up completing the Seraphine pair, which is nice. So yeah, yeah, it looks like this dude. Oh no! He had an Anima opener, just to like sort of utilize Anima Squad's weapon to just kind of have a strong board. You know, obviously he's at second place, so it worked out for him. So he just used Anima Squad to tempo, but I think he ends up transitioning to Strategist Amp, which is, again, the most popular comp at the moment. And I mean, I did mention this during PBE as well. Like, Strategist Amp is going to be the comp that a lot of challengers are going to use to climb. Like, it's going to be the annoying one to go against, which is why I'm surprised Riot Games did not make like a B patch or, you know, do something about that. It's kind of like Black Rose Visionary from last set. Very, very annoying. Everybody's trying to go it. Yeah. You know, we have 6 components here. Come on. Yeah, 0 tiers. So yeah, it looks like I was right. 4 round, 9 round, and 13 round eggs. I'm pretty healthy, so go ahead and grab 13 round egg. And if you guys don't know, unlike golden egg, very, very important to know, unlike golden egg, wins do not give you an extra point. Rather, you won't want to try to lose. So the more you lose, the quicker it's going to hatch. So when you lose, you count down an extra point. So basically the opposite of golden egg. Looks like we're going against Chug Jug here again. Yeah, a lot stronger than last time, so it looks like we do not win here. But once again, nothing else to really grab in our shop. Like, we're kind of poor right now because of Forethinking taking all our money away. So, I mean, we're going to be hitting, it looks like we'll be hitting level 8 around like stage 4-5, which is, oh, I mean, actually, right now, I forgot. This is when we get it. Oh, whoops. Let's get our augment choices. Getting ahead of myself. Alright, heroic grab back. Reroll that. Definitely not needed at all. Cyberlink upgrade 2. I think it's a little bit on the weaker side at the moment. However, you know, going Anima Squad, obviously very, very good. Because you want Zaya and Aurora to cast as much, even Leona as well. Piercing Lotus is very, very good here as well, obviously, because it provides Shred and Sunder, which I do not have. And the fact that, you know, everybody's abilities can critically strike is pretty good, so go ahead and reroll those 2. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I have Vanguard 4. Yeah, I ended up re-rolling the Piercing Lotus, even though that was the best option. The main reason for that is because we get tailored augments, like in around 4-2. So 3-2 and 4-2, we get tailored augments. And because I have Anima Squad 6, Vanguard 3, I was like, the odds of me getting a Vanguard emblem or an Anima Squad emblem is pretty decent here. So I was like, okay, like even if I get a Vanguard emblem, I'll take it because I have Pandora's items and I can just constantly re-roll it. And I obviously re-rolled Piercing Lotus here because, yeah, like I was just trying to see if I could get that Vanguard crest or Anima crest. However, we do not get that, unfortunately. So just end up taking Duo Q here. We did get a Garen, which is pretty nice, but I mean, we can also use Renekton as well, but I was hoping I get a copy of Aura. So yeah, just kind of roll down here a little bit. Try to see if I can find any Zaya pairs and Leona pairs. Got a Leona pair here. I think I did a... No, I mean... I think, yeah, like, I... Stop rolling right here. Yeah, we did spend quite a lot of time rolling and stuff like that, so we did kind of miss out on moving items around, and yeah, I think we still end up winning here anyways. Yeah, I don't think Shaco rerolls that good right now. Even if you get like a Z2, like you would have to be going for like a Z3 or I mean, like, if you're gonna go Slayer, like, it's just better to go Senna Jarvan reroll anyways. So, or like Vayne reroll is pretty nasty right now. So yeah, start making aura items here. I could try to just conserve more HP by slamming red buff here, but I already have a Sunfire, so no need for that. Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, we don't know what that egg's gonna give us. If I can find the chart for what the egg can drop, I will try to show it up on this video right here. But if I don't, then I'll still kind of keeping heads up for it in the future. Looks like this guy hit all his Nitro units except for Kindred and Elise, so he's very strong right now. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't mind losing a couple games here. I'm obviously trying to get to level 9, trying to stabilize there, and I chose the 13 round egg, so I want to try to reduce those as much as possible. Unfortunately, no Aurora here, but there is a Samira for our lovely strategist amp abusers in the lobby. So just kind of grab the highest cost here, because again, items don't matter for me here. Oh yeah, and then I did a little bit of scouting just to see, like, if anyone's holding Zaya's or Leona's, just so I know. I didn't really know what to grab there. I could have just grabbed the Vanguard mod and give to Garen or Alawi, I guess, but yeah. I could other Protector's Vow here. I mean, Leona's a really good tanker now, but you also want her to just cast as much. Very big player right here. Normally, if you're not going for Anima 10, you would sell that Seraphine instead of using a remover. If you guys watched in episode 1, I obviously made a huge mistake of using a remover on Seraphine and ended up regretting it later, but yeah. So I made sure to not sell the Seraphine just in case I get a chance at Anima Squad 10. Just in case. But I mean, from a realistic standpoint, if I didn't have that egg right there, I would have probably just like kind of gave up on that idea, because it's like the odds of me getting a spatula on minion round here is very minimal. And also I kind of rolled down here, try to hit that Zaya too. And I ended up finding a pair of Aurora anyways, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, realistically, if I did not have that egg, knowing that I am at the bottom right now, I'm pretty low on HP. It's probably not realistic, but because I have this egg, I was like, okay, maybe. I was actually surprised to see that I had a winning board here, because I mean, this guy is Bruiser 6, and he also has an Aurora. I mean, he has a lot of tier 5s, and he has his level 3 Gragas. I guess it's because Gragas didn't have all 3 items yet. But very surprising, but very much needed win right there. So the only kind of power spike I can hit here now is Aurora 2, and try to give her items, and you know, we have 5 Leonas, so maybe we can go for Leona 3. But yeah, like I said, if I didn't have that egg, very unrealistic to hit Anima 10, because the odds of me getting a spatula here is very low. So yeah, so just gonna go through the minion round. Just got some gold and a component anvil. Right here, I didn't. Yeah, I reforged that belt because, like, I wanted to see if I can slam an item on Aura right now. I think just the best option is to just go ahead and slam the tier for the blue buff. But because I had a belt originally, if I was offered a Sparing Glove, I would have just slammed Guardbreaker on her, which is also a really good option. So we have either 2 more losses or 4 more wins until we get the egg, or, you know, other combinations as well. But So far, yeah, I mean, we end up beating Strategist Amp. Yeah, I mean, Strategist Amp is really, really good right now, but I do think Anima Squad is one of the comps that can sort of fight it. But, like, you need level 2 Leona, level 2 Zaya. And I really love running Garen in Anima Squad because, you know, these mods are pretty nice. I was hoping to give me a Dynamo here so I can get to Zaya and put the Jhin in, but unfortunate. Yeah, and also, I totally should have taken that Renekton out and put the Jhin in anyways. I don't know why I've been holding on to that Renekton for a while. Yeah, like, I mean, I could have done this a while ago. Because, I mean, proccing Bastion for Lowy is, like, not even that important. Like, maybe if I had a level 2 Renekton with items on it, but, yeah. It looks like Nitro Guy is just getting a lot more stronger, and he even has Piercing Lotus. Okay, I can see why he's so strong. Yeah, like, we're 27 HP, 50 gold, not even... I mean, we can hit level 9 and then just have 0 gold. Hitting level 10 is very unrealistic, so... But I did not mind losing here, just because that egg is now going to hatch next round no matter what. So... and I kind of wanted to test the theory of if that Vanguard mod will reroll on Pandora's items. Just a silly experiment, and even if it says on there that it can't be rerolled, I guess it's because it's a consumable, but you know, I just thought maybe there was a bug on it or something. But so here is our Strategist Amp number 2 player. Yeah, looks like we end up beating him as well. I think if he had a Samira too, this would be a different story, but also he doesn't really have anti-heal. And yeah, I mean, it was just like double Crown Guard, Ionic Spark. But I mean, that's the thing about Strategist Amp, you don't really need to build the Strategist like very, very tankily, because yeah. Oh, and looks like we do have an Anima Squad emblem. Keep in mind, everybody in my lobby is like masters slash grandmaster level players. Like, if you look at their match history, like if you look at their last set placements, like they all placed at least at masters or higher. So you know, I'm surprised nobody nobody was aware of the fact that I am literally one Anima Squad emblem off. So that was very, very surprising. And by no means am I saying these players are bad. I'm just saying, like, these players are high level players, so I'm very, very surprised. And yeah, looks like I got lucky. The egg gave me a Tactician's crown, or Tactician's cape, I guess. Yeah, so we end up hitting Anima Squad 10, and I thought about taking Final City Train. However, when I took that in PvE, I actually lost a few times with it because I think it was right after they ended up nerfing it for some reason. Like, they nerfed the damage by it like a lot. So I was like, I'm not gonna test my luck on that. Like, I'm way too low on HP. So yeah, go ahead and yeah, I mean, even this was a little bit of a close call. Like, yeah, I know Aurora's alive in the back, but like, jeez. And keep in mind, this was just this clone, so the fact that the game was really close tells me that, like, I have a chance to lose to his actual thing. Once again, we're just trying to get a third item for Aurora, and I should probably roll down here. Just get that Aurora too, or like try to get it. Like, yeah, I'm Anima Squad 10. I have a prismatic trait, but just in case, like, you never know, type of thing. Like, last set I was able to beat like Rebel 10s, like, by just having a QSS. So you never know. So just roll down here, try to get that Aurora too, but we don't find it, unfortunately. Yeah, it's pretty exciting, pretty fun to hit Anima Squad 10. like I said, did hit it a few times in PvE, so nothing new, but this is a ranked game and my LP is dependent on it, so this was very exciting. Obviously, I was very happy. I probably could have just slammed Giant Slayer on Aura here anyways. It's not like it matters too much, but give it to Zach, I think. Oh, did I get Teamy? Oh, I could have given it to Zach. I'm not sure why I didn't grab Guard Breaker there. Huh. Oh, I think it's because my tank seemed... Yeah, my front line was felt very weak, so... I think I just wanted to make sure I had another tank item there. Redemption's not too bad. Just kind of scout here, just to make sure nobody's close to hitting anything level 3, tier 4s or 5s. Looks like this guy hit his power spike of hitting a level 2 Samira, level 2 Annie. This did get a little bit scary because I have level 2 vehicles in my backline, but like, I don't know, Anima Squad 10 didn't feel that strong. Like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of Radiant items, but it's like, for some reason, like Scrap 9 would give you like 1 Radiant item each on your carries, and that kind of felt stronger. I mean, given you do get a giant shield for it, but I don't know, this just felt a little off, I guess. Like, Exo 10 probably beats Anima Squad 10 like very easily without any issues. So I'm going against this guy here, Nitro guy, and this guy's going against my clone. Yeah, and I mean, I was surprised that that guy hasn't lost my clone yet. So I'm gonna check, and turns out, like, my clone loses to Chug Jug. Like, by a lot, not even just like, oh, it was kind of close, but no, all his units were alive. So like, I'm kind of panicking here. It's like, yes, I understand it's just a clone, but like I lost to his entire board with Anima Squad 10. So it's like, I should be rolling here, right? Like Zelda's Eyes and Leona's. Go for a reward too. I mean, there's no way I don't here. Okay. I guess I just didn't. I did put my Zai to the left side so that, you know, Zai doesn't just get stuck on one person the entire game. And Meta TFT says I have a 96% chance to win here, but I got pretty close to losing to his clone, and then his clone beat me by a lot, so I of course couldn't trust that, but here we go, we end up winning without any problems. Huh, I mean, there's an aura and the Bastion emblem, which is pretty nice. Looks like I'll be proccing Bastion for Lowy. And get the aura too. Yeah, I'm surprised this guy wanted to play the game out. Like, I mean, like, I never FF in my ranked games, like, obviously, because, you know, you never know what could happen. Maybe the opponent mouse clicks and sells their level 3 tier 4, you know? So who knows? But yeah, I mean, considering this guy was not very close to hitting anything, yeah, I was just surprised he wanted to play it out, but again, not complaining. Just curious. I mean, just surprised, I guess. Yeah. I mean, this is very satisfying, just seeing your, and not even just your carries, not even the ones that have items on it, but like everybody on the team is getting a radiant item. It's pretty fun to watch. But next time I hit Anima 10, I'll try out the city train again, just to see if that is still sort of weak or not. Even though I know they buffed it again, but still. Should be grabbing the guard breaker now. Okay. There's that item. So yeah, we head into the final battle of this game. Overall, I think I played stage 2 very well. Given the fact that like I was not getting any level 2 units, but like, you know, I was able to play around Pandora's items, so I was able to just sort of put out a really good game. And of course at the end I did kind of get lucky there with the egg giving me the Tactician's Cape and the Carousel also having an Anima Squad emblem, but also despite going almost last on the Carousel, nobody really stopped it. So overall pretty satisfying game. Yeah, so I mean that is today's game. If you guys have any questions or comments or any kind of feedback to leave, just let me know. And yeah, I will be seeing you guys in episode number 4.